Let's go. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about something that I have noticed happen to a lot of people, a lot of young people, and a lot of old people. Myself, I've been there several times before. Okay, times when you get stuck, in life. You feel like you are stuck. You feel like you don't know what to do next. You feel like you've tried everything possible, and then things are not really working out. You know, you've been trying to look for a job, you are not getting a job. You completed school like a long time ago, and you have been at home still staying with your parents, and all that stuff. There are things that can get to us. Okay, especially in a time of social media where pressure go feel bad you and all that on social media. Okay, it happens. Okay, it happens. We are only human, right? But I'm just going to talk about some of the things that I have done, okay, over the years, okay, such that I'm able to beat this type of situation anytime that it comes, okay. And then hopefully you can also learn something from it. Probably the strategies will help you, okay, because life is too short to stress about some things. All right, now before we go on, right, the first thing you have to know is that life is in stages, it's in seasons, okay. First thing you have to do is to embrace that season, okay. Now if a farmer wants to grow a tree, right, for example, they did not just wish the tree into existence, okay. The tree first has to go into a planting stage, a watering phase, and all that. It's just like that with human beings, okay. We don't just shoot up to where we want to be in life, okay. We have to embrace that there are times where we have to be, there's a start out time, okay, a time where you are just starting out. You are not there yet, but you're on your way, okay. There's a time that is going to come that you feel like nothing better is moving on in your life, okay. Just like even with plants, sometimes plants can remain as they are, then they just shoot up, okay. Now if you judge them by the fact that they are stuck or they are not growing, you may cut it down, right? But during that phase that it looks as if they are stagnant, they are actually growing roots, or they are growing parts of the tree that you cannot see, okay. So it's just like human beings, okay. It's just like our lives, okay. So embrace the life, embrace the fact that life is in seasons, that there are times you cry, there are times you laugh, there are times that things will be hard and then things will be soft, okay. But what matters is what you do in those down stages, in those down phases, when you feel stuck, when you feel you don't know what to do again. That's what matters, because the times when things are going on well, it's easy, okay. You are happy, you are hyped and all that stuff. But then the times that things are tough, that's what sometimes kills people, okay. That's what sometimes kills people. And never think that you're alone, okay. Everybody passes through that phase. It's what you do. It's what you do with it that matters, okay. So the first strategy to beat the being stuck phase, okay, is doing a lot of learning, okay. One thing that I have noticed and observed is that lots of young people don't learn, okay. Partly because we've been indoctrinated about learning, that learning is only in the classroom, learning to get a degree, so people complete school and like, Charlie, learning is not their thing. Or they complete the university and they're like, learning is not their thing, me dear Charlie, that kind of thing. So people have a wrong approach, a wrong perspective towards learning, okay. But learning is key. All the times that I have been down, or I feel like, I run my own business, right? And all the time that I feel like things are not moving and stuff like that, it's learning that I do, okay. Learning is something that brings out creativity. Now note something, okay. Anytime you feel stuck, it's more like it's a stage for you to grow better than what you are. If that period comes and then you don't improve or grow, you will stay there. You understand? If the plant that is growing, if the tree that is growing gets to the stage where it's growing its roots deeper, and it gets to that stage and it doesn't grow the roots, the tree will not survive. Okay, just like you, at that stage, you have to steady. Okay, because and then also when you do not study, you cannot bring forth anything, because it's from the knowledge that you have that you bring out something. Okay, it's from the abundance of your heart that you bring out something. Okay, it's from what you learn, what you know, your experiences. It's from things that you've studied that you bring out something. So if you do not have any knowledge, you'll be empty. In fact, the ideas will not even come. So most of the time I advise, people close on friends or somebody that comes to me with stuff like that, I say, are you learning? And majority of the time you find out that they are not learning. You don't study. Sometimes, let's say you completed school years ago, you've not gotten any job for like 5, 6, 7 years, right? It's frustrating you. But I ask myself and I ask them, since you completed school, have you studied anything? Have you learned anything new? See, each and every day you go without learning something new, you are stagnating. You are going down, because anything that is not growing is receding. The world is moving very fast, very, 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 very fast. So if you're not growing, if you're not improving yourself on a daily basis, know that the world will not mind you. Okay, so anytime you are in a period where you feel stuck, steady. Okay, take a course. There are so many platforms online, Udemy, Coursera, that offer very cheap courses. You can buy a course for as low as 60 cedis, 50 cedis. You can get a course, short course, 3-4 hours course, steady. Sometimes it's amazing the kind of new ideas we get from studying. Okay, and I've done it. I've applied it so many times. So anytime that I am learning a lot, then you realize that it's a time that maybe business is not going on so well, or the ideas are not coming so much. Okay, that is when I do a lot of my learning. Okay, because truth of the matter is that when that phase passes, you don't get time. Okay, let's say you are running your business, and then things start picking up. You hardly get the time to sit down to study, because there's a whole lot you have to deal with customers and all that. Let's say you've not gotten a job yet. You're looking for a job, right? Now, when you get the job, it's a 9-to-5 job, Monday to Friday. You come back tired, or you hardly get time to learn. It's like, you get it? Yeah. On weekends, you'll be busy, you'll be tired. If you have a family, even worst case scenario, like you have a family, it's even tougher. Okay, so anytime things are slow in your life, use it to learn. I can't stress on this enough. Okay, learning triggers the mind. It brings new things in perspective. It gives you more ideas, and it can be anything that you are interested in. Okay, when you are in a period where maybe you are depressed and you're not even interested in anything at all, it's like you are there, like nothing excites you again. You understand? Just get curious. Okay, when nothing excites you again, the best thing to do is to get curious. Okay, when it's even so bad that I can't learn, what happens is that I start looking into people, my role models. Okay, I start watching more content about them, watching more videos about them, how they made it. I look at companies like that I look up to, as like, hey, one day I want to be bigger than this company. Okay, or maybe one day I want to be as impactful as this person. I look at them and I start looking into how they did it more and more. I start reading about it. Stuff like that. Now that sort of triggers some curiosity, and that curiosity leads to you learning more. So learning is very, very, very key in digging yourself out from that feeling of being stuck. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to talk about is the second thing that you can do is taking a lot of initiative. See, there's so many young people out there that do not take initiative. They don't know how to take initiative. Okay, taking initiative can be tricky, but you see, we battle with so much questions. Okay, let's say you've studied, you've learned, you got some new ideas that you want to work on. Okay, or you feel like you've got a way, you think there's a strategy you can put in place to get the job. Okay, or there's a place you can go, or somebody you can go talk to get the job. Then the questions start coming. This thing will it work? This thing can even say, oh, if you go they won't even mind you. Or if you even start this business, when will you even be? Will you even get customers? How will you market? You get so many questions in your mind. Okay, now that is something that dwindles initiative. So there are lots of people that are there, they are out there, and then they have so many ideas and they are not working on it because they are crippled by all these questions. Okay, it's not a good thing. Now that lack of initiative, that will to push through and then make the move, is something that if you don't know how to do, or if you don't cultivate the mindset for it, you can't skip that phase. It's very, 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 very important for you to be able to take initiatives. It's something you have to practice. So learn to put a door to those thoughts, those doubts. Learn to keep it. No, you can't, you can't sort of like eliminate those thoughts like that. They said you can't stop a bird from flying over your head, right? But then you can stop it from settling on your head. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so then when those ideas come, don't let it settle. Push them away actively. Okay, there's something we like to call madman mode. Okay, now madmen just live their lives. Okay, madmen just live their lives. They are working on the street. They don't care about you. They are doing their thing. Whether you watch them, whether you don't watch them, whether they all like it or not, they are just there. Okay, sometimes you have to develop the madman mentality. Okay, now the madman mentality, you do things not out of logic or out of reasoning. You do things just from the will to survive, just from the will to move on. What you want to do may not make sense, but move. Make the step. Make the step. Maybe you have some health goals, you have some weight loss goals and stuff like that. A whole lot of things around like health, gymming, working out and stuff like that. And then you feel stuck, you feel doubt, you doubt, and then you are not sure whether to do it or not. Make the step. Just stop thinking them. Go for that jogging. Go for that way. Those, except for when the thing doesn't really matter to you. Okay, but when it matters to you, take the initiative. Just put everything aside and then take the initiative. Okay, and I look at so many people that are there and they say they feel stuck in life and then they don't really have anywhere to go. They don't have anything to do and all that. And I realized that one thing that is lacking is initiative. Okay, so now they are not learning. You are not learning. You are not taking initiative. That is bad. Okay, you always remain stuck. You will not grow. So learn, take initiative, make the move, be a doer. People don't do, people don't execute. Be a doer. If it's something that you want to start, look for the smallest way you can start. If you lack some knowledge, now it's amazing. There's so much knowledge around us. Like, it's so easy to get access to things that you want to learn. I'm sure you can even learn how to build a car just by sitting online, just by reading. Okay, so get because the thing is, most of the time the ideas we start with are not the ideas we end with. Okay, so don't look for a golden idea. There's nothing like a golden idea. Okay, there's nothing like a golden strategy. Every strategy is crap. It doesn't work. Okay, so what happens is that take that raw strategy, move with it, and then you discover how to make it better. And it's just like design, for example. Nobody ever starts with a perfect design. You always start with a design. Today you do the design, you wake up tomorrow morning, realize that this design is not nice, but yesterday it was really nice for you. It's just like that with life. The moves that you make may sometimes may not even look like the best, but then you improve it over time. Or sometimes the moves that you think are the best moves, the next time you're like, why did I even do this to start with? But you made the move. Okay, so I can't emphasize on this enough. Okay, so please learn to take initiatives. If it's the job that you are looking for that you've not gotten, what initiative have you taken? Okay, if you've been taking the same initiatives over and over and over again, now is the time to change it. Maybe you've been sending applications online. Okay, nobody is getting back to you, or it's not working out. What other thing can you try? Will you go to the company directly? No, it doesn't have to. Okay, if I even go to the company directly, I may not meet anyone, or they may not even mind. Have you tried? Have you tried dropping your CV? Have you taken the initiative? How many companies have you visited? How many applications have you sent? Have you done everything possible under the surface of the earth to get a job and not get? Or you tried only 2, 3, 4 interviews and then you didn't get it, and then you conclude that there are no jobs? No. You see, everything in life, you have to grind for it. You have to put your head on the ground and grind for it. Nothing comes easy. Okay, you're starting a business, you're not getting the customers and stuff like that. Have you tried everything? Okay, keep at it, keep moving, keep pushing, because it's nowhere cool. You understand? So most of the time, if you feel stuck, if you feel like things are not moving on in your life, these 2 things are definitely lacking. Now the third thing is diligence. Now why do I say diligence? Now diligence is like sort of being able to stay with the thing and constantly work on it. Okay, so you don't take the initiative 1, 2, 3 times, you give up. No, you keep at it. Okay, you don't learn 1 week, 2 weeks and quit. Oh, this thing I'm learning, no, you stay at it. Diligence, even when you don't feel like doing it, you keep on doing it. Okay, now you see these things, you see diligence mostly in athletes, superstar athletes, musicians. Okay, athletes have to wake up every day to go to training. Okay, and whether they feel like it or not, they have to go. You understand? So you have to do it constantly. It's diligence sort of links up with discipline. Okay, so you have to be disciplined enough to be diligent. Okay, so each and every day, stay on the ground. I mean, there are days that you'll be down. There are days that you will not feel like doing those days. You not feel like doing those things that you have to do. Okay, it happens. But even with that, fill your time with things. Okay, never let a day go by without you doing something, like engaging in some sort of mental activity. Okay, so diligence, do it over and over and over and over and over and over again, each and every day. Work on it. Okay, try something new. Okay, there are times that I take up things that are outside me, and that gets me excited again. Okay, I am mostly a technical person. That's my background. Okay, but there's so much learning and things I've done in marketing, sales, and all those things, okay, that are not related to my main field in any way. Okay, but all those things sort of make me a bit versatile. Okay, so then each time, if let's say I feel things are going too slow in technology, I'm not having the morale to actually move in it. Okay, now I get to explore all these areas, and sometimes these areas get me so excited. Now I'm able to come back to this thing, and it's just because each and every day, no matter how I feel, I try to do something. Okay, and that's diligence. That's like hard work. Okay, see, even if you don't feel like doing anything, watch a movie. See, it's better than laying in bed and scrolling aimlessly through social media. Okay, that won't benefit you anyway. Engage in an activity that requires an effort. Okay, engage in an activity that requires an effort. That is the only way that you can help yourself. Okay, so if you take these three things I've talked about, okay, learning, activity learning, taking lots of initiative, and being diligent with what you do. See, that period, you even embrace, you notice it when you start feeling stuck, when you start feeling doubtful. You notice it, and then immediately you'll be able to dig yourself through it, or it won't last so long, or you even benefit for that period, or you come out even stronger and happier. That's how it is. Okay, but staying depressed, staying down, feeling stuck for months, for years, it's a waste of your precious life. It's not worth it. You see, the funny thing about it is the way you are feeling doesn't change the situation. Okay, the way you are feeling will not make, it's not what will make the job come. Feeling down and sad and stuck is not what will make the job come. Okay, the job will come because of some things. Okay, partly because of your effort and what you put inside. Okay, now there's a bonus thing I would like to add, which is not the least but also very important. Okay, it's prayers. Okay, times like this are times that you should pray a lot more. If you are a Christian, read your Bible a lot more. Whatever your religion is, okay, get closer to that religion. Okay, I'm a Christian, so in times like that I read my Bible a lot more. Okay, now I learn about Jesus in times like this a lot more. Okay, I read more about Bible stories. I see, in time, and all these things, they sort of bring you closer to joy again. They bring you closer to life, to feeling hyped again. Okay, so these things are very, very important. So prayer is very key in such stages too. Now note that in this video I didn't talk about three things that you do to make you successful. Okay, it's three things you can do to help you move on when you feel stuck. Okay, because success, the equation for success goes beyond what you can do. Okay, the equations for success is made up of variables that are beyond your control. Things like timing, economy, a whole lot of things go into becoming successful. Grace, favor, mercy, all these things are there. Okay, so make sure you just do your portion and do it well. Okay, it's okay to feel stuck sometimes. It's okay to feel down sometimes. Okay, but like I said, what you do in that period that you feel that way, it matters a whole lot. So this video has been really long. Okay, but then I hope I could help someone. Okay, so just a quick recap: learning, initiative, diligence, and a bonus prayer. Okay, keep at it, and you will notice that these periods, like, man, you kill it. Okay, steady. Make them move. Don't be like everyone else. People are not making moves in life. People are just there complaining. Your complaining doesn't change anything. Okay, nothing changes till you change. Okay, so this is what I hope I could help someone. All right, and then so like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone that you think that would also need it. And then if you think it helped, you can leave a comment. I'll be there to reply. And then I'm hoping that you take these things I've said seriously, try making steps towards it, and then Charlie, I know you go kill them. All right, so peace out.